guys, it's me. I apologize if I'm talking a little quietly, but everybody's still asleep. And it's early by Sunday standards. And there's somebody asleep over in the other room on this side of the house. There's usually not somebody there, but today there is. We have a special guest today. She'll probably move when I start trying to show things. I'm gonna try to keep her. She likes to lay on my lap when my laptop's in front of me, but she likes to kind of like slowly inch her way to get up to lay on the laptop, and I gotta try to keep her from doing that. I'm doing this video early because I'm gonna have to leave early to take him to work because it's my day off and he's working for me, and I gotta leave early to take him to work. I gotta leave earlier than normal to drop him off early because I kind of have plans to go with my boyfriend and some other people to the aquarium in Atlanta. And I think they're wanting to leave about noon. So, yeah. I just noticed in my last video that this whirring you hear is like a high-pitched sound. That's my computer fan. For some reason it's gotten thrown off, and so it's loud, and I apologize. But just so you know what that is, that's what that is. That's my computer fan. I don't think it goes off if my laptop's sitting on the box. But if it's sitting on my lap, then it's working harder to keep the computer cool, so it fans more. Anyway, I haven't been up too terribly long. So I'll go ahead and get this made and posted. There she goes. That head is right over top of the laptop. Look. I love you, but you can't lay on top of the laptop. You know this. You know this by now. I have a book here. I'm sure I have a couple of new watches today, but I'm gonna have to wait and do those next week. Sunday I did work on Lost Boys, but I forgot to grab it, and I'm not getting up again. Just know that I did like 190 stitches, I think, because they were rows. It said 19 stitches, and I did 10 of them, so just all black. It's like that much of a section of black. So not much, nothing exciting, just 190 stitches of black. I'll show it next time I work on it. That was Sunday, so yes, I did get to work a little bit on Lost Boys, but not much. Oh yeah, and then I actually wrote that down, that I did 190 stitches of black, and then I bobbinated. I went ahead and bobbinated the kit, all the colors for Lost Boys. So, because it's a lot of flies. There's some of some of those colors I have 2 skeins each in, and it was just a lot trying to dig through all those bobbins of floss, and there's like 60 colors. So yeah, even though I was working with the same main colors for right now, it was still a lot. It was still a lot of floss. So I bobbinated. Then Monday, actually, y'all get a treat this week. I guess she didn't like me moving around either. Good news is I have a free lap now. I made this coffee like 45 minutes ago and I'm just now getting to drink it. So yes, I apologize if it seems like I'm drinking my coffee fast, that's why. Because it's almost cold. Okay. Monday and Tuesday, I worked on the same pattern. That's right, I worked on Ice Cream Ladies. I worked on Ice Cream Ladies Monday and Tuesday. And I'll get into the reason why in a minute. And this, she's the one I was working on, Cookie. She's cute. They're all cute. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm using this as a backdrop. Just kind of make things easier here. This is where I got on Cookie. Oh no. Hold on. I'm getting there, people. Here we go. This is what I got. Maybe a little bit closer here. There we go. You can tell I got a lot done. As you remember, if you remember, what this is up here. I don't know what this is up here. I don't know what she stepped on. It looks like I'm still recording, so I'm gonna keep going. As you remember, last time you saw her, I only had like this part of her face and everything done, and I had started like on the white on her hair, like around this much, and I had done everything else. On Monday, I finished the white. This is the reason why I worked on it on 2 days. Monday, I finished off the white in her hair, and I did a little bit of the light blue, because there's 2 colors of blue. I did a little bit of the light blue, but it was driving me bonkers, because it's almost the same color as the fabric. And so I was starting to do a little bit on this kind of medium blue, because I think there is a couple of stitches of a navy in there too. But I did a couple of stitches on the medium blue, and I was working up here, and I was noticing that there was some stitches in the blue that was bumping up against a section of the white where it shouldn't have been. And so I go back and I'm looking at the pattern, and I'm trying to figure out where I went wrong. And I kid you not, people, it took me an hour to figure out exactly where I went wrong. And then I finally figured out, I had based where I had done this like section of white here, and then I had started up here. I had based my starting point off of to the left, because there were 2 sections of white at that point where they were just kind of like all by themselves, and I had based it off of the section on the left. Was it the left? Yeah, I had basted all the section on the left instead of the section on the right. So I had started a little piece of it too far over. So I had to rip it out. It wasn't much. It was maybe about 50, 60 stitches. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough to make me irritated. So Monday night, literally at the end of the night, at work, because obviously I worked on this at work. Monday night I worked on this, and I literally got most of the stitches frocked out. And then Tuesday morning, I came back in and ripped out the rest of it. And I was thinking, well, I'm just going to go ahead and I'll rip this out, and then I'll fix it, and then I'll put it away and work on something else. Didn't happen that way. I just wanted to keep working on it. So I finished off all her hair, and this is her little cookie sandwich. I think it's an ice cream cookie sandwich. It's cookie sandwich, and there's some like light blue. I did one strand with the light blue in the frame. Like I said, that light blue was driving me crazy. It's bonkers because this is almost the same color. And I think if you look at this color, this color fabric, it's Ariel from Pictures Plus. It's actually the crystal version with the sparkles in it. I think they say that the DMC equivalent is some color, I don't know, but it's not 156. The 156 is the color that's driving me bonkers. It's almost the same color as the fabric. It's maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just a touch darker. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can see the stitches. So yeah, that's that 156. It's the light blue that's driving me bonkers. But that's her. She's cute. So yeah, coming right along. It's actually really fun to stitch on, believe it or not. So I guess that's why a lot of people like soda stitches, because they're fun to work on. They're not only are they cute, but they're also fun. So I don't have much left on her. I think if I got I think one more full day at work and I can have her finished, because y'all know I'm a slow stitcher. And not just being a slow stitcher, but being busy at work too. I'm sorry, did I say 156? I mean 162. That's the color. So yeah, you really can't tell it. It's light blue. So that was 2 whole days of work. Tuesday was Ice Cream Ladies. Wednesday, I'll find it. Wednesday, you know what this is. I think this is going to be a weekly project. This is going to be a project where I work on it every week, because I love working on it. This is the stained glass Ariel. Seeing it, you love it. I hope you love it. I love it. I got a good, by my standards, I guess. I got a lot done. And I was still working on some of her hair. I was in the middle of her hair. Da, da, da. Now you see where all those lines are coming into play. Hold on. So, yeah. While it's still small enough that I can show it this way. Yeah. All the skin here, her arm, all this, did her bra, started on her hair, did this hair. That was a lot of stitching. I wanted to at least get her skin done. And so yeah. But now all of that, that's all her skin, that's all of that color that's in this pattern. So I can officially put that color back. So she's starting to come along. I think she's really cute. And this, obviously this is only her tail. And it comes down a long way. I love the end of her tail. Let me get the picture back up. I love the end of her tail. Her fin on the end of her tail is gorgeous. Look at that. All of that. Isn't that gorgeous? It just reminds you of like those nice, gorgeous like ball gowns. Like the nice gowns that have these super long trains. Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. So yeah, that's where I got on her, and like I said, I was still working on her and her hair. I like it. I'm happy. And I don't know if you can tell, I even went ahead and did that. And there's a couple of lines of back stitching on her bra, where it's supposed to be a seashell bra. Doesn't look like seashells, but still. I mean, it's stained glass. It can't be. It's not supposed to be exact. My hair wants to do whatever it wants to do. Thursday. Where we go? Thursday, I worked on Home Again. I didn't get a lot done on it, to be perfectly honest, because Thursday, I had a delivery. We get deliveries about once every month or two from the home office up in South Carolina, because it's like they have a store on the front and they have a huge warehouse on the back, and there are some things that they order that they'll just get like this huge mass shipment and have it all sent there, and then they'll divide it up among the stores and deliver it out to each store. Well, we had a delivery, and this is the time where maybe if we need bags or receipt paper rolls or hangers or anything like that, a number of signs, anything like that, this is a good time for us to ask for them, because then they can send them then. And we got a delivery Wednesday evening. I was already well into Ariel. I was like, okay, this shipment can wait till tomorrow. It's not a huge deal. So Thursday, most of the day I was working on stuff. I had to actually do some work stuff. Let's just leave it at that. So I think I got it maybe an hour and a half in it on the morning, like first thing in the morning, until noonish, and then maybe I think maybe I got in about 45 minutes to an hour in on it at the very end of the night. So this is Home Again. Didn't get a lot done, like I said. I just got more done on the house here, like these little sections right here, these two sections, and then that. Didn't get a lot done, but that's home again. It's going pretty well. I actually, for this being a random linen, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I have, I'm gonna go back to see what this is again, because every time I try to say what kind of linen this is, I get it wrong. I'm looking on WhatsApp right now. No, I'm looking on my Xstitch app right now. Yeah, it's just a regular random 32 count linen from MCG Textiles, believe it or not, and it's really not that bad. It's soft, and it's not badly like the weave. Let's see if I can show you this. The weave is not that bad. It's just a regular linen in oyster color. So that's all on that one. You can see it again. I like it. It's a smaller piece. And then yesterday morning, I got something a little bit extra done that I don't normally do. And I had to drop him off early. I had to drop him at his dad's house early, like around 9 o'clock. Well, before 9 o'clock. And obviously I don't have to be at work until 10. Well, it's only like a 10-minute drive from his dad's house is like midway between where we live and work. So I said I'm not going back home, because by the time I drop you off and come back home, I'll have maybe 15-20 minutes and I'll have to leave right back out again. So I just went ahead and went on to work. And I can find the pattern here. I said, well, I'll take something with me. And so I took this. I really, be honestly and truthful, I wanted to work on the patchwork pumpkin, but I didn't bring my little small hoop with me, and I couldn't work on it. It's only like a 12-inch piece of fabric. But this is what I worked on. Yeah, I brought her out again. Even though I swore up and down I was going to wash this piece before I did any more on it. Didn't get a lot done, obviously. I think I had, by the time I pulled up to work, I think I had like 45 minutes. So, just did more of her face. Just a couple of lines there. That's it. Nothing much. Nothing too spectacular. I still want to wash this before I get too far into it. I might do that today. Just to kind of cut down on the stiffness of this. Like, seriously, y'all have no... I wish I could reach through here and feel how stiff this is. So, that was my week of stitching. I'm going to, if I don't do it this week, if I can't do it today, I will, I'll probably go get a few threads to get these up individually. I have 3 small projects. Oops. I have 3 small projects in here. I have the girl playing the harp. I have the phoenix, like the fiery phoenix one that I'm working on, and then I have the patchwork pumpkin. And I have all the threads for the phoenix in there and nothing else. When I took my stitching with me yesterday morning, I just grabbed my whole master set. It's in my double case. And just long enough to pull one color out for 45 minutes. But yeah, that's it. That's all of my stitching. The only other thing I have to show I got a little small order from 123 Stitch. Nothing spectacular. I got the Mill Hill beads to go on the Brooks books, the little snowflake that I'm working on. That's 0 to 10. Kind of a light. They look clear. They actually look clear, but they're kind of just barely silver. That's gonna show. And then I got the other DMC variations for the Chinese Phoenix. You can see that. There's just barely, you really can't see this. I mean, there's like light yellows in there. It basically goes from green to yellow, like lime green to yellow. There's a little tiny bit of like a light, super light olive green, but for the most part it's lime green and yellow. And that will go on the Chinese Phoenix. And then this is not what I expected. I ordered a small piece, a little 9x13 piece of a 28 count. I think this is Lagana. It doesn't say. I'm gonna have to write this on here. I'm gonna have to look back and see. But it's an even weave, regardless. I ordered chai tea. It's not what I expected. It's more green. Yeah, it's not showing up. It's more green than beige. I think maybe this color down here, the way I can hold it, this color like down here in this area might be close to what it actually looks like. But yeah, it's going to be hard to see. Yeah, something like that maybe. But yeah, it's not what I expected. The picture made it look a little bit more gray, and it's not. There may be something else I can use for this. I'm just going to order, I've been looking on Pinterest Plus, and I think I'm just going to order pewter for that Clerks. This was originally going to be for the Clerks pattern, which is by Clouds Factory. I already have the pattern. I've been struggling hard to find something to put it on. This is not it. Because in my mind I want it to be, because the movie's in black and white, in my mind I want it to be true to that. I want to put it on something gray, like an old gray. But I really would have preferred something that had a little bit of greenish tint to it. If anybody has any ideas, please let me know. I have a piece of Confederate gray linen that I showed a while back. It's just the piece is not big enough. It's a smaller size piece, but it's not. I don't think it's big enough. Maybe I'll give it another look, but I think it's. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give it another look, but I don't think it's big enough. I don't think it's gonna be right. I'm doubting if this is gonna be big enough. I don't know. It's not a very big piece. There's like 5 characters on it, I think. And then the quote at the bottom, you know how Clouds Factory does. Not Clouds Factory. No. Yeah, Clouds Factory. You know how they do. So, I don't know. I'll keep this fabric for something else, because I'm not going to use it on that. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got this week. Not very much. I'm just going to, about an hour before I have to leave out, so I'm going to get this edited and maybe get in a few minutes of stitching before I have to go anywhere. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try to, I have TARDIS pulled out, so I'm hoping maybe I can get some stitches in on it. We'll see. Anything else? Like I said, I have a couple of new watches, new people that I subscribe to, but I just don't feel like doing them right now. I'll do them next week. If there's any new people next week, I'll just add it all together. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. Hope you guys have a great day, have a great week, have a blessed week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.